Why do PC game mod managers use a virtual file system? Imagine trying to change parts of a game without risking messing up the original files. That's where a virtual file system comes in. When you use a mod manager that employs a virtual file system, it creates a pretend environment for your game to read from. This virtual layer acts like a middleman between the game and your actual files on the computer. When you install mods, the game doesn't see the real files changing. Instead, it sees the virtual files created by the mod manager. This setup keeps your original game files untouched, so if a mod causes issues or you want to remove it, it's simple. You just turn off or delete the virtual files, and your game goes back to normal. This makes modding much safer because you don't risk corrupting or losing your original game data. It also makes switching between different sets of mods quick and easy. Instead of copying or moving files around, you just activate or deactivate virtual profiles. If you want to test a new mod, you add it to the virtual environment without touching the core game files. Managing many mods becomes less complicated because the virtual system handles conflicts too. When two mods change the same game file, the virtual file system can decide which one to use based on the order you set. This helps prevent crashes or bugs caused by incompatible mods. Another benefit is creating different profiles for different playstyles or storylines. You can have one profile with a set of mods for a casual game and another for a more challenging experience. The virtual file system intercepts all file requests from the game, often through special code called a dynamic link library. This code redirects file calls to the virtual environment, making everything seem normal to the game. While this method is powerful, it can sometimes slow down game loading or not work perfectly on all operating systems. Some mod managers, like Vortex, use a different method called hard links. These create separate copies of files but keep them linked to the original. Each approach has its pros and cons, but the main reason for using a virtual file system is to make modding safer, more flexible, and easier to organize. It allows players to try out new mods without risking their game's stability and simplifies managing large collections of modifications. That's why many popular mod managers relying on this technology to give players a smoother, more reliable way to customize their gaming experience.